Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm just looking. Oh dear.
What's the problem?
Oh, we're out of storage. Just. Here we go. Hello, Dee. How are you? Okay, I'm doing sharing.
No, if you want to turn that TV down a bit, please.
Just sharing this into the Creative Family group. Okay, there we go. Hello, Dee and Debbie. Hello, Naomi. Naomi's just over there. Right. Okay. Hello, Dee and Debbie. And we have volume. I haven't done that for a while, have I? Okay. We are using, I've got a little tiny bit of a day to remember. We are using a beautiful family because we did release last week, Naomi John, about another one of our inspiration magazines, and it's Beautiful Family, but we kind of
We're a week late.
we're a little bit, a couple of days late, just a couple of days. So, Beautiful Family. Let's have a look. I've got a piece of shaker plastic, shaker film. Thinking we might do a shaker. Shaky, shaky, shaker. Oh, I don't know where that came from. Oh, it's the free flare, and it's the wrong flare in the packet. Oh, you get that. Okay, so Beautiful Family, paper number 1. It's cute. So this is paper number 1. Hello, Sandy and Pam. Hello, Robin and Joanne. I hope the house hunting went okay today, Robin. So that's paper 1. And then this is paper 2. I love paper 2. I do love this. Love paper 1, but I really love paper 2. And then this is paper number 3. Beautiful. And then paper number 4. It's paper 4. Paper number 5. And paper number 6. There we go. Very nice. Nice. Okay, and then we've got, well, it's Dreamland. So we've got a couple of vellums. Millyanne picks my stuff for me, so it is what it is. A few vellums. And then we've got Story Time in black or white. Some balloons. I grabbed the balloons. Beauty. Happy Day. a rainbow. So we've got a bit of a mismatch. You know, this is all stuff I reckon will go together. I really don't know what's going on with my chair. A Geo Heart, the small one. New size in that coming soon. We've got Sweet, Congrats, Friend, Family, Special, more Congrats, Engagement Ring, I'm Crazy About You, some bows. They're from Alice. Funky Frames. What do we got here? Family. Amazing. Beauty. Special again. Cheer Up. Hooray. Inspire. This is Family Time. Remember when? It's got lots of hearts and things. It's a project cut, that one. A small one. Beautiful. And then we've got, let's lay out all the flares. There's a fair few flares with this. But I'm thinking I want to make a shaker. Because I've got Beautiful Family Sequins and I've got Purple Christmas because they're nice. I've only got one pack of bears. I've got these hearts. I think we're going to use those. And then a whole heap of flares. Oh, and these are words. These are the darks, the Starry Night ones. This is bears number 7, the teal and brown. Or potentially that. So, how was everyone's week? Yes. Hello, Lorraine and Carol. So I have to say thank you so very, 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 very much to everyone for the beautiful birthday wishes. I am working my way through it. I've got them on Messenger. I've got text messages. I've got Facebook messages on my page. I've got messages on the in the Creative Family group. I've then got comments and messages on the photo of Milton and I, because if you didn't hear, our 25-year-old son Milton, he came home to surprise me for my birthday. Okay, yeah. And so he decided at 4:40 on Monday he was going to come home for Mum's birthday. So that was just really wonderful. Oh, and I have to say thank you to Jeanette for the lovely phone call today, thanking us for your order. Thank you. And I saw Ro got her order today. She put up an awesome picture. Yeah, thank you everyone for your lovely comments about my birthday, but thank you for all your wonderful comments about the products we released last weekend, which was Grunge Street and Under Construction. And Quentin, we haven't made a kit for Saturday night yet. Hello, Di, and Fiona will be with Di. But we've had a pretty good week. I'm thinking you're wrong. So I accidentally told a fib. So one of our machines arrived today, and with it came, technically, 2 other machines. So we now have a big compressor. And what's the other one, Quentin? A big filtration system. Where's Dad?
He's going to get ready for work.
Oh, I don't know. Hello, Margaret. How are you? So we have bought a sizable commercial exhaust fan setup. And we got another one today. So that's 2 of those. We've got a compressor, our new special machine, and an air purification, like filtration system. Got that. The non-electric mechanical machine arrived early, and this is how you operate it. It arrived on Wednesday. It's heavy. Don't have enough space.
It has its first internet.
What's that?
And it has its first internet because of Dad.
Yeah, Quentin kind of tried to put a dent in it today.
All right.
We're going to bed.
Yes. We've read 2 pages.
Was that other machine a filtration system? an air filtration system.
There's an air filtration system,
No, don't put
A
it over.
compressor.
a compressor,
Don't
And
put
an
it
exhaust
over my,
system.
and a chiller.
My tummy hurts.
Your tummy hurts. Yep, that's because you ate Pringles and chocolate for afternoon tea, and then came home for pizza.
Good night, hello, goodbye.
That's a very PP diet with Pringles and pizza.
And chocolate.
Wow.
Chocolate, wasn't it? Or was it Skittles? Did you eat chocolate or Skittles? Chocolate.
That includes M&M's.
M&M's.
You know, there's only one problem with the world, Amelia. It's just not enough chocolate.
But yes, our machine arrived, and it was quite a lot of wrangling to get it in the building.
It's who?
The guy wasn't game enough to reverse all the way up to our building at the back, so I hope you're okay too, Di, because Di's car got towed away this afternoon.
I'm going to give her a lift tomorrow.
Okay, Di's okay. Hello, Joanne. Feeling a lot better. I was just really tired. We were at work yesterday from 10 to 7 in the morning till 10 to 5 in the afternoon, and we were going the whole time. We were doing lots and lots of things, reorganising and moving furniture and moving the kitchen, and we don't want to move the kitchen back now. Okay, so before we start class, I have some stuff to show you. So, and Dee, you've already got an invoice for yours, so you don't miss out this time. We got some crocodiles in, and we got more of the bigger bottles of glossy accents. Let me rummage in my tub here for something else. We got some more of the We Are Memory Keepers Comfort Grip Sippers scissors. I hope everyone's had a good week. Oh, and happy birthday. It's Trisha's, Trish D, her birthday week this week as well. Scissors.
Was in the Natal nightmare.
What's that?
Missy was playing
Surprised you were
Barbie.
able to find
Messi was in the Mattel Nightmare, which is what Milton now calls Amelia Ann's bedroom. He walked in there and he was just mortified at the Barbie mess. He was actually going to put the stretcher up in her room and decided he would sleep in the lounge room. These are good. These are great. These are really great. These are way better. Way better.
On the tool tab?
Yeah, they should be on the tool tab.
Or will it be under
Just type in tools. No, just go to the tool tab. Shop product. These are really nice. This is not going to fall out as easily as the others. These are Hero Arts tweezers. They come with the stopper. Look at that. And they got a really good point for poking holes. Really, really, really good. The ones we got last time were craft metally and they were okay, but these are a new Hero Arts one because I can't get the craft metally ones anymore. That's why I haven't been getting them. But these are a good size and they've got these bits on here, which means you can use it with heating, like with embossing and heating, because it sort of insulates you from burning on here. And they're Teflon. So really, really nice tweezers. Let me rummage in my box a bit more. Okay. Then we have the 49er Market Florets flowers. Florets. So Kismet and Pacific. These are all in the online store. And Salsa. We've got Amber. And Punch. Take that as you will. This colour is, oh, there's a big bundle of these.
Oh, these are the flowers.
Yeah, they're on the front page, but they're also in flowers. Cornflower. Salt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's it. But we got lots of these and this, and these, and these. So, yep. It's all up there for you. The tweezers and the flowers are on the front page because they're new. The other things are back where they are. Okay. So,
What's the plan today, Mum?
what's the plan, Jen? I've got a piece of a date, remember? Maybe. I love this. Let's have a look. I think we should make a card. We haven't made a card on a Friday night in forever.
Love the plan.
What? That there is none or there is one?
There is one.
Oh, that's a bit wide. Dearie me.
Are we going to pull this a fancy card tonight?
We're making a shaker card. Sunday night, we are making a fancy schmancy card. Making a fancy card on Sunday night. In the April group, we didn't do our card last night because I was really, really tired. Quentin actually looked at me and said, "No, you're not teaching." I'm like, okay. And what sort of word do we want? We had the word special, didn't we? Did we have special? I was sure we had the word special.
Did you forget to grab it in the end?
No, I'm sure we had 2 packets of it in the end.
Well, like the night that I did flower power and I bought 3 of the same flare button home.
Yeah.
Bit of a moment. I think I lost that flare, by the way.
I reckon you did. About the word special.
Oh, we've had Karen J and Mary G join us.
Hello, Mary. Hello, Karen. Right. So, yes, our new machine has arrived. All we've done is wheeled it into place.
Which took
We
a
did.
lot of effort.
We did mark out and work out how big it was and how much space the compressor, the exhaust system, and the filtration system would take up. But we still didn't really truly visualize how much space that was. So most of our new workshop that we built, it's taken up. So some of the furniture we've used in it got to go out. So expanding our workshop out, we're actually expanderating out into the surrounding area. Right. On day 1. What do we think? And then done. Okay. Let's make our card base. So we're going to make a 5" by 5" card. The reason why we're making a 5 by 5, not a 6 by 6, is because 6 by 6 card costs you large letter. A 5x5 costs you a normal letter, which is $1.20 as it is. So,
Are we doing 5x10?
yeah, we're going to cut a 5-inch by 10-inch piece of craft.
And then are we folding in half?
We're going to fold that in half eventually, but we're going to set it aside for now. Then we're going to get our paper number 4 in Beautiful Family. And we're going to cut a 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 inch piece of the purple. There. So you really only need a half sheet of both those so far, Amy.
So Beautiful Family paper 4.
Yeah. And then we're going to cut the middle out of that. This is really important. We need this piece. This piece is really, really important.
Is that craft?
Maybe it's not important. Maybe they need a whole piece of that.
What piece of craft is it? No.
225.
Natural.
Yeah. So then we're going to cut a 4.5 by 4.5 inch piece of
What paper?
paper 2.
So 4.5 by 4.5.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's test drive if we can have 3 hearts. We can. Okay. So we're going to make a shaker, right? And to make this shaker, what we're going to do is we're going to stick, let's move that one aside. We're going to stick our hearts kind of together, but not stick them to the background. So we're going to stick them sort of like this. Just going to lift this up so you can see. So they're sort of a bit straighter, like this, right? And what we're going to do is we're actually going to cut out, we're going to remove this little piece here and this little piece here. Okay? So we've kind of got to stick it together. I want even little borders all around here.
So you reckon they'll need a full sheet of 4 and 2?
No, a half sheet of each. Well, I don't know about a full sheet of 4, but they'll only need a half sheet of 2 so far. We might need a full sheet of 4 to do what we need to do. We don't want it to stick to the background. We just want them to stick together. Let's cut the bottom out of that one there. What there and there. And what we need to do is get off here. Deary, deary me. I need to straighten this up. Right, how's that? That's straight. Clean the excess glue off there. Right, so we've sort of stuck that together. Yeah, that bit's over there. So let's put a little tiny bit of glue behind there. Stick that in. This is not stuck here. Let's make sure it's straight still. Right.
So we need 3 of the big family hearts.
Yeah.
They're a 2-pack, aren't they?
Um,
4-pack.
See ya. We'll just put the 4-pack in. See ya.
Love ya.
Love ya. See you in the morning.
Yeah,
I won't be awake.
I
See if it'll fit on the middle bit. It won't. Whoops, a daisies.
Anyone want to go out the 5 in the morning?
Nope.
I will be.
I like it here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to stick this to, so we do need a full piece of 4. So we're going to stick this to, so this is a very thin outline, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to stick this to the purple and we're going to create a little bit more thickness in our outline. We're going to give ourselves a little bit more to work with.
Okay.
And then he's like, oh, really? What are we doing?
It's a bit hard to guess with the card.
Right, so let's stick this on and we've got a little bit of gappage around.
I thought we were making a shaker.
We are. Just so you know, we definitely are.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Oh, I do.
Okay, we need it to dry. Let's fold the card while we wait for that to dry. So one of these ends, one of these two, is shorter than the other. And I always make the shorter one the back. So that's why I sort of measure. And then I come around. And then see, and I always go just the slightest bit short. It's like half or a quarter of a millimeter, so that when you run your hands along the front of a card, it automatically opens. I know I'm nutty. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Hello, Karen and Beck. Hope you're feeling better, Beck. Hope everyone's feeling better that hasn't been 100% lately. A lot of you have had birthdays in April other than just Trish and I, so I hope you've had wonderful birthdays. Best birthday ever. I had all of my kids together. What's that? You always do everything correct. Yep.
Can I remind you of that when we're in the middle of an argument?
What? When you're rousing at me because I've not done what you want me to?
When do I do that?
That's usually what arguments are over.
It's not always. Sometimes I forget things. I can be forgetful.
We're going to cut this out with like an 1/8 of an inchish border. Why are you on his desk?
I want to check something. I saw an artwork today on my phone. I don't know who it's from, and I can't figure out who was painting it. Because the gallery hasn't put the artist's name in the corner of it.
Oh, so you're trying to work out who it is.
Yeah. Because I wonder if they're painting it, and I want to see.
Does it look familiar?
Not really. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. No, it doesn't look familiar, but it looks nice.
Well, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, the gallery hasn't put who's this.
We'll contact them and ask who it is.
You know, yeah, full picture. It's a gallery in Venice, by the way. So, tons of it.
We'll just send them a message.
Let me see if they've got socials. Jackie's asking if we did anything special. No, her birthday celebration is tomorrow.
No, we're going to have a Super Saturday tomorrow. So anyone in Gladstone is invited to Super Saturday. It's going to be a free Super Saturday. We usually charge $5 in any case. It's going to be free. Nami has asked that people bring a plate.
Yeah, I just don't have to do all the cooking. Sorry.
Now, inside, what we're going to do is we're going to cut just, and I'm going to swap scissors to the Teflon ones, and we're going to cut just under. So remember, we're removing this bit here. So this bit and this bit, okay? This strip across here and this strip through here. And we're just cutting underneath the white. Like this. So we're going to make a shaker. But yeah, we didn't do anything really for my birthday other than spend time together.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to work on my birthday. I kind of didn't, but I kind of did make a lot of decisions. We made a lot of decisions. We actually brought forward some future plans, business plans. So we have a habit of doing that lately. But yes, we did make some decisions about some stuff. And we're just going to give you all some notice. So you do know, you don't feel blindsided when it happens. We are actually going to take a family holiday. We never take holidays. What we would spend on a family holiday, we always spend on our business. So we are going to, the Redshaws are going to take a holiday. We are not yet. We've got our weekend away we're going to go away for the weekend. That's part of my birthday. As a family together, but we are probably not until next year because Milton's going to Europe in August.
Yeah.
So I think Naomi's a bit jealous. So Naomi and Milton were meant to be in Europe, meant to be in the UK last year together on a holiday, and it got cancelled. So was it last year or the year before? 2021, wasn't it?
It was supposed to be in 2020, and then it got rescheduled.
No, 2021, and then it got rescheduled to 2022, and then it just got all cancelled in the end. They were meant to be in Europe together, in the UK together.
We were meant to spend like 2
And
weeks
Ireland.
in Ireland, and then we were going to go to Germany for me, and
Yeah,
Venice and France.
England, Ireland, and Germany they were doing.
Yeah, and we were going to do a quick stop at, I think, either France or Italy for Milton.
Yeah, well, he's spending time in Venice and France and that sort of stuff. With a friend who was actually going on the trip with Milton and Naomi. Do you know he was going with Nick?
Yeah, I knew it was gone. I knew Nick was coming.
No, Nick was going with him this time.
No, I did not. But
Yeah, it's him and Nick that are doing the trip.
Mom, they're like thick as thieves.
Yeah, but they're staying with Nick's family a lot. And then another friend's family.
Look, you'll be at a scouting event, and if you want to find Milton, you just go and find Nick. Or you find me, because I end up knowing where he is most of the time.
Yes, well, multiple people have to know where Nick is because Nick has diabetes.
And he forgets to carry his stuff.
And Nick forgets to manage his diet and carry his gear. So, henceforth, Milton and Naomi
It's like
both
they were
know
going
Nick's.
to a hike or something for Rover's
So happy you're going to have a holiday. Yes, probably won't pull this till next year, but we're going to have a holiday. So Quentin and I had some choices for the kids, like Tasmania, New Zealand, or Hawaii. Amelia decided she wanted to go to Hawaii because she wants to see Hawaii 5-0. You don't watch the show, but she's seen it on the ads. It looks like fun. We're like, no, that's not what it's like. Naomi's concerned about going through the US with gun control. And then the boys both pipe up and go, oh, but why can't we have Japan on the list? So
then Japan kind of won.
You know what?
It's got Disneyland.
And then probably in the end, all we'll be able to afford is to go to a caravan park 100 k's down the road.
What? 100 k's from where?
Here. Okay, so we've made this. We've made that.
So did you do that just to strengthen the hearts?
Just so that it's got a wider border for foam. We have to fill this around here with foam.
Yeah.
Let's audition our piece. But yes, so we are going to have a holiday eventually.
We're going on a holiday.
Before then, we're having a family weekend away. Just going to round this bottom edge. Just make it a little bit not quite so pointy. Right. Just got a point there. Okay. Bit of glue. So, what do we want to put behind it? Do we want to put craft. I have thought about a bit of this, but is it too much pattern? It's a bit patterny. Nah,
No.
no,
Did you
no.
end up getting the dark green piece of that?
This bit. No, I didn't. No. That's rather trippy, isn't it?
I'm gonna vote no, but there are currently no good options.
I actually like it
Okay.
because it makes it look like it's then through these two pieces into the base of the card. Like it's a hole through.
Yeah, I get that. It looks nice.
Okay. Next step. Next step is to stick some acetate or shaker film to the back of the hearts.
Karen mentions there's great deals on holidays in Japan currently.
Yeah.
How much acetate do you reckon they're gonna need?
Half sheet. Karen, I just, yeah.
Who knows, we might go there for Christmas.
You never know. You never know. Our new machine might take off. All the things we can make.
Why do you have like a nap on Sunday though?
No, we're working.
Sunday's my day.
So we're sticking this on. We're not smushing so hard
That you get glue everywhere.
that you get glue everywhere. But we need it to stick. I thought a funny holiday, although we're not that kind of people, would be to get 2 camper vans or 1 camper van or something and travel around New Zealand.
You said that if you ever told us that you were going to use a camper van,
And I had already told the kids that if I said I wanted to go camping for a holiday to shoot me.
No, to go in a camper van on a holiday. Camping is okay.
No, I don't really do camping much either.
No,
We've done camping. We actually have done camping at Southend.
You don't do camping.
No, we should do camping at Southend again. But this time we'll take plenty of water. Because there isn't any water over there.
Learned that the hard way.
We've stuck that on. So we're going to leave that to dry just a little more. We really want this to be dry before we start playing with it. Otherwise it's going to fall apart. We need a full sheet of craft now. And these are our sequins. And they'll need a half pack of sequins. And the code is 13362. You don't need a lot of sequins. They'll need, actually we might just do a half pack of sequins.
Yeah, didn't you already say that we're going to use a half pack of sequins?
I think so. I want to colour this. Got a bit of purple. Needs a colour. I think it needs this brighter blue. There is coral in here.
Use a special tie cut, are we? No?
Mm-hmm. If that was a smaller print. Okay, I think that's gone long enough.
Karen said that they did it when their kids were 4 and 5.
It's fantastic. We did many camping holidays, but I got over them 25 years ago. Yeah, well, I just thought it'd be something different. It would be fun. It would be a riot. We would probably end up in a lockup somewhere, or in a loony bin. The thing is, our kids are 25, 22, 16, and 8. So it's a hard crowd to please. We've got 2 adults, a teenager, and a child right now. We've actually had an adult, a teenager, a child, and a baby/toddler.
Those were the years.
Yeah, that's an interesting household. That's an interesting household to manage, because lots of different levels, ages, and stages, and like just navigating language, swearing. It's interesting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's an interesting mix, having kids so spread out. So now we're going to cut up some foam. So our next step is we're going to cut up some foam. We travelled a fair bit with the older kids when we just had the 2. So now what we need to do is we need to create, I don't know why I'm going in there. I don't need to be in there. We need to create, I do need a piece in there, a boundary around the whole thing. So I'm going to do with these smaller pieces, I'm going to do my bends. Like I'm going to go round, and you need to create a gapless boundary. Well, that's like a stick. My neighbours are having a party. It's not at the football field either, I don't think. So yeah. It's very exciting. Let's some of the things we want to make with our new machine we can't make, because one of the ingredients didn't arrive. They didn't tell me until late yesterday, but they weren't sending it yet. Okay, so we're just going around and making sure we have our boundary done. Doesn't like to do right angles. No gaps like in my see the page with the sandcastle. My sandcastle had a couple of gaps.
That just sounds like a disastrous moment.
Yeah, it was leaking beads. It's on a page. started leaking beads.
We have a leakage. We have a leakage.
Yes, we had a leak in our sandcastle.
Abort mission.
So it wasn't the whole sandcastle that was a shaker. It was parts of the sandcastle. I think that kit still is available, to be perfectly honest.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Maybe. I don't know. It might be sold out again.
maybe.
So when we restock certain items, kits become live again. Kits go live and stuff gets restocked. We have got cardstock floating around the Freighterverse currently. Again, cardstock deliveries is the bane of my existence.
Just trying to get them to read it and rock up.
Yep. Okay, it's all the way around. And I put a little bit here for good measure. Rightio. So this is the side that's the same as our front of our card. So we're going to keep that there ready. Okay. Interesting thing is the shaker film is quite staticky. So you just have to be a little careful because the sequins and that can get a bit pingy. Now when you put sequins out on a page, they always face the wrong way. When you put them in a shaker, they always face you, which is not how you want them. You want them to face the other way. And they just don't want to. Yep. We don't want to overfill it. Oh, we don't want a broken one. And let's get some beads. Let's get to the point where we've got some beads. Some beads. Right. Well, we don't want a green one. A grassy green one. So you don't use much. Don't use much. Oh, there's another grassy one. Oh, I found a gap. There's a gap in the foam here. Oh, crud.
Oh, dearie. Dearie doctor.
That could be a disaster.
Watch the gap.
It's like the leaky
The leaky sandcastle.
Hmm.
Oh no, we're having a 2.0. What's it called?
Sandcastle 2.0.
What's it when they do something that's after the book and it's not the prologue? Is it the prologue? No, it's not
The
epilogue.
prequel.
No, that's
The prologue.
The prologue, yeah, because it's after the book. You know, when they leave a book on a cliffhanger and they're like, oh, just to give you something. And then they end up even more of a cliffhanger. Like, oh.
What am I reading? Oh, I can't remember what the name of the book is. It's an Anne O'Brien book. I bought it in Bundaberg the other week. Last week. I'm reading it because I finished my other book. Okay, so see, they like to ping up on here because I'm mucking with it too much. Now I'm going to turn some of my sequins over.
Because the sequins, they've ended up being the wrong way.
Yeah. Because when you put them on a page, they don't want to face you, and when you put them in a shaker, all they want to do is face you.
See.
Where's
So
one?
sequins things with ODD.
No, I'm the one with the ODD.
Position.
Oh no, that's your brother actually. I have a
Yeah,
child with ODD.
You have to get it from someone.
OCD, I have, sorry. I actually have OCD. I have a child with ODD.
Never.
I actually have multiple children with ODD. Let's just be brutal about it. And some of them don't believe they have it, but they do. The one that has it knows he does. He actually goes, "Oh my gosh, I hate having ODD. I even want to argue with myself." I've decided to turn them all over now. That is just silly. And there'll be one that's facing the wrong way. So we don't want them piled on top of each other. So we don't want sequins on top of beads. We want everything to be a single layer.
So any suggestions at this point apart from use a pair of tweezers for this step?
Use a pair of tweezers for this step. See, it likes to ping up onto the foam. Right. You do have to make sure that they're not sitting on top of each other. How's that? Oh, gosh. Right. So this is the side. That's the front of the card. And it's the side we're going to go. And stick on. So having that little bit of foam underneath here is helpful to help it all not go straight down the bottom. There we go. So now what we're going to do,
Stick it to a craft.
yeah, we stuck it to a craft and we're just going to cut on just a little bit of an angle.
Also, are we thinking about adding gauze?
No!
I was just asking, I'm doing the kit currently. And I'm having a look.
Do you want to add gauze? No.
You make it sound like such a random question from me, but you really shouldn't be surprised.
No, I'm not surprised. I was waiting for it.
Well, like how yesterday you're like, did you lock the shop at 8:34? Surprised you didn't ask it sooner. I was waiting since like 6. You know. Okay, so would you like to hear what we've got for the kit so far while you're...
Yeah.
So we've got one piece of craft, half a sheet of paper 2, one sheet of paper 4, half a pack of sequins, half a sheet of acetate, 1 by pack of 4 hearts, which means you get an extra one, and 1 special script word, which comes to $7.21.
Right. It's like a maze.
That is a very nice shaker. Nice shaker.
Okay. Let's distress, and we should have distressed the purple piece before we stuck it on. Before we cut the middle out.
Are we colouring the special word?
I think we need to.
I was thinking maybe something similar to the purple, but then it might be too purpley.
I think it needs to be that bright blue. So Sunday's card in the April group is going to be a Shabango card. Oh, let's see if Julie F, one of the new Julies, got into the March class group because she just bought March kits the other day. So, April kits, there are not many left. May kits, I mean. May kits are mostly sold out. I think we've got 1 week 18, 1 week 19, and 2 of week 20, and that's it. Okay, let's stick these two together. And then I'm going to put a decent amount of tape on the back. This would make a great Mother's Day card for a mum, a grandma, or an auntie, or someone, and I'm just going to lightly distress this without trashing it too much, or someone that is kind of like a mum to you, or to someone you know fills the role as a mum. My kids don't have a grandfather anymore. So my dad's been gone for quite a while. We lost my dad quite young. They have a step grandfather, and they actually do have a step grandmother, but they don't hear from her. And then, so see these inner bits. Let's just trash them a bit with the scissors. Let's just use the scissors in these bits we can't get into. In here. Right, there we go. And that little bit of lightness on the edge just gives it a bit of interest. Let's just trim that back there so you can't see that bit. Just want to make sure we can't see any craft on the front. It's really bodge on the back, hey? That's bodgy. But that little bit of distressing just gives that tiny bit of interest. And let's do our maze and get it all up. Spread evenly distributed. And they have Uncle Stan. They have a great uncle. The kids have a great uncle and a step grandfather.
Is he great? I just call him uncle.
Yeah, he's your great uncle. He's Dad's uncle. They did have another great uncle, but he kind of excludes us from his life now. So, fortunately,
That's his choice. We ring him at every Christmas.
Naomi invites him to Christmas every year. So we're just going to burnish this on the back just to make sure we've got that shaker sticking nicely. We can't burnish it from the front, obviously, but we're just going to do a little bit of burnishing from the back. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's get our special word and let's get our pearlescent watercolors. And I think we pick up like a bit of the purple, this purple. So the purple out here, the purple in there, the coral, the gold, the lilac, and the bright blue and the aqua.
So
Yep.
we're going to match the sequence.
We're going to make a multicolored sort of thing. Let's make a puddle of water over here. Let's just give our special word a light coat of water, just a light little spritz of water. See, that's what happens when you put a paintbrush in when you leave it in the water tub. So let's add a little bit of coral first. So we're just going to pat a little bit of colour here and there. And then this purple down here is very similar to our matting purple. Pat a few bits of colour.
If someone's heavy-handed, is there any suggestions you would give? So then, like, say they accidentally drew on their title.
Tissue.
Tissue?
Tissue.
Would you apply heat tool immediately, or would you wait a few seconds?
Wait a few seconds. I just mop it up with the tissue and a little bit of aqua. That's it.
And, like, don't try and pick it up from where it's sitting.
No, don't move it. So I'm just sort of spreading the lilac and coral into that aqua because it was a bit dark. And then let's get a bit of this lilac-y blue colour here. Yeah, it's a bit of a dog's dinner here. A little bit of colour. Remember, it's going to dry a little lighter. Okay. I'm going to find my heat tool. We will have a bit of a video of what we were doing. Do you want this in the picture? We will have a bit of a video, or we'll have lots. We've got lots of pictures of our new machine. But what we'll do is tomorrow after our weekly roundup, we will do a little bit of a video, a live, just in the Creative Family group, and show you what she looks like, or he looks like. I think it's a he.
What name did you settle on?
I haven't settled on any name. Oh, I need to leave that open.
Because you were quite determined not to have one.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. We'll talk about names maybe when we do our video tomorrow. What's everyone think about that?
Nelson is attached to one of them. So glad you're taking time to have a holiday. Everyone needs a break sometimes, and
yep.
She loves a good card.
Thank you, Debbie. We've never actually had a holiday. We've been away on a camping trip for Scouts. We've been away for work, where we've taken the kids with us for work, for whether it was the hire company we used to own, or whether it was the store, or a business trip with one of Quentin's employers. When Quentin and I used to have time off in the army, and when I was at college, and when I worked for Sun Lover Holidays, that time off we used to go to either my parents' or his parents' farm, and used to work on the farms. Yeah, we've never actually had a holiday, have we?
Maybe you're the one telling the story.
Do you remember ever going on a holiday?
No. But
Other than...
I don't remember watching all those Elvis movies that you've been telling me about for 2 days.
We listened to Elvis today.
And yesterday.
Oh, yes, and yesterday. Okay, what do we think? I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, so we usually do work stuff. We're going to be cheapskates when we go to Melbourne. We're going to take Bonza Airlines and probably get stuck in Melbourne for a couple of days.
I have no qualms.
I think we could do with a holiday. Does that show up? What's everyone think? Does that special show up? I think it does. I think it's all about the shaker. I think the shaker is the thing. But we want to put... We need to put a couple of... I'm going to see. Let me just see. This is not actually a fussy cut vellum. Well, we've got to get organised and learn how to relax because we're retiring in 20 years. Oh, I don't think I like it.
Are we outing them or not?
I don't like it.
So I'm taking that to no.
That's a no.
Definite no, okay.
But my little word's not showing up.
Maybe you could ink it brown on the edges to match the craft. I would ink it. That's personally me.
What about I do little dots around it?
Like dots of white paint.
What's that?
Like dots of paint.
I'm not flicking white paint on it.
Just so I get some white paint ideas. Okay, so at this very point in time, the kit cost is $7.21.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of saw it go for 21 cents.
I would do $6.95.
$6.95. I can do that.
So I'm just doing a little sketchy focus. I'm just going to do a little sketchy line around.
Just before I do this, you sure you've added everything you want to?
So you've got a full piece of paper 4,
Yeah, a full piece of craft,
half piece of paper 2,
half acetate, half a pack of sequins, one of the beautiful family hearts, which you'll get an extra one for, and a special script word.
and you've got the it's the little special one from the pack,
Yes.
and you've got the sequins being an inventory item, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Coming off the inventory.
Yeah. So then we don't oversell on the sequins because we don't know if we can replace them.
Yeah.
All good?
I think we're all good, and let's just do it for $6.95. So don't forget, if you're in Glad's tomorrow, Super Saturday, at the shop, 3 till 8. Bring something to share.
Come and craft with us.
Yeah, Naomi's making a chocolate tart.
So you straight-
Di's made a cake and apple crumble. Quentin is making pumpkin soup. So everyone can have a little bowl of heartwarming pumpkin soup. What do we think? A little crappy? See, it's a bit dark. Right, let's stick that on. Special. I just don't know how I feel about it. No, we need a tiny bit of foam on the S. Or between the S and the P. So if you missed the start of the video where we have some scissors from EK Success and They're memory keepers. We have the bigger bottles of glossy accents.
Some new flowers.
Some new flowers from 49 Market, the floret ones. Yeah.
Margaret says that she is so happy that she ordered the construction, under construction, and she loves the Grant Street as well.
Oh, that's awesome, Margaret. It is really nice, isn't it? You know what? I worry sometimes when I design product that it's going to be hard to use. But you know what? That under construction and Grant Street. I could have just last weekend just kept on creating and creating. We've been sending out like a heap of orders every day. I need a smaller piece than that. So we sent out a heap more today. You got my signature today on your posted things because Quentin was directing the truck driver how to get around to the back of our building. So here we go. There we are. What do you think? And then let's stick this on. We do have one more machine to order. We haven't ordered it yet, so we don't have anywhere to sit it yet. But it is coming. We've already got some of its parts, like the raw materials for it. It's a whole other thing. Like, we have no experience at all designing for that type of machine. It is something completely different. Look at that. It's simple, but you can see how it looks like we've got a hole in these two, in the aqua and the purple, going to the base through this. But it's got a real dimension about it. Makes you want to look at it and go, okay, so how is that there and there, but not there and there? And it is really simple, but I think it's effective. And shakers are something I get asked to make all the time. Like, people always want me to make a shaker because it's one of those things that is a little scary, but fun to make. Thank you, Lorraine and Joanne and Sandy and Dee and Natalie and Debbie and Margaret.
So when will we be back, Mum?
So we will be back tomorrow morning with a weekly roundup, right? Thank you, Mary. It is very effective, isn't it? It's just simple. But we needed to put this purple around it so that we had something to stick our phone behind. We'll be back tomorrow morning with a weekly roundup. And then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to do a sneaky little live just for the Creative Family Group, showing you our new studio space, workshop space, and our new baby. Hello, Ree. Oh, thank you, Ree. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Pam. Yes. Thank you, Margaret. I'm glad it's inspired you to try a shaker card. We did have, and you know what? I didn't do an unboxing for the scissors and all that because there's so much packaging in that box. It's box inside box. It's packed really securely, and it's not really a candidate for an unboxing. But also we got acetate in, like, shaker film in this week, and it was like, that's not worth an unboxing. That's just not worth an unboxing. We actually got gauze in last week, but we weren't out of gauze. But that's not worth an unboxing because that is like 2 massive, big, humongous cartons. Our gauze is actually manufactured in Europe, so I think someone actually got their order sent in a gauze box today. But yeah, so we'll do that. We'll do a little sneaky live video for you guys in the Creative Family group, just so you can see the new machine and how huge it is and where it fits. It won't be set up. We won't be turning it on for a couple of days because we've got a lot of installation to do first with it. So, and we got to finish the exhaust because we've already bought another exhaust system as well. So it's going to have 2 exhaust systems on it, not just one. But yeah. So thank you very much for coming along. I hope you enjoyed the class. I know it was nearly an hour and a half just to make a card, but we made a shaker and it works and it doesn't leak. Thank you, Dee. So we'll see you all tomorrow. We'll see you then. And if you're coming to Super Saturday, you're most welcome. If you're in Gladstone, come along to Super Saturday tomorrow. Celebrate my birthday. Thank you. Take care. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. Take care. Stay safe. And thank you, Ree. And love yous all. Take care. Bye. Thank you, Di.